listening to Alberta Radio, bringing you the best news, music, and commentaries. Here's your host, Jason LaFace.
Back it in. Back it out.
Oh yeah.
Eyes in the wire.
My newest track with John Wick and System Shutdown, 0 Day. Here we go.
Black screen, cursor, heart beat louder, server, midnight, backdoor, key log, payload, open the floor, trace route, ghosted, every move, got posted, red flag, rolling, all your data, coded in code, hey, click, click,
click once, you're in, click twice, begin, every whisper understood in the back room of your neighborhood.
System shut down.
The beat going offline.
System shut down.
Kill the main line.
Glitch, static in your name.
Baby, rewrite the rules.
Then they bring your frame. System shut down.
Screen goes all white.
System shut down.
Black out the night.
Click, you can't reload. Welcome to the overlord mode. Spyglass on you, mic open, cam view, ransom note, pop up.
Hey now, time's up.
Firewall melted, every secret dealt with, airwave silent, whole net violent. Trace your thoughts in a dotted line. Every private window still shines. You lock doors, they lock keys. You say please, they say freeze. System shut down.
The beat going offline.
System shut down.
Kill the main line.
Glitch, static in your name.
They rewrite the rules.
And they bring your frame. System shut down.
Screen goes all white.
System shut down.
Black out the night.
Click, you can't reload. Welcome to the overlord mode.
Won't send 404. Is this the end?
Just got it down. Got it down. Neck cut, neck tight, no feet, no light. System shut down.
City going offline.
The system shut down.
Kill the main line.
Click, aim in the code. Welcome to the overlord mode. System shut down.
Screen goes all white.
System shut down.
Last little bite.
Click, you can't reload. Welcome to the overlord mode.
Oh yeah. And you know, today's a great day for the digital warriors around the world. A coordinated coalition that rooted China. You know, I gotta say, like, there's this like competition going on the internet. It's been going on for years on different networks and stuff, and different hacking groups have tried to prove themselves and make a point. Who's the best? You know, Facebook used to have Hacker Cup that I used to participate in, and I'd come in second or third in Canada. But the Russians always beat us, right? So over time, we figured it out, and it's just new tech they were developing that some of us, instead of us developing our own tech software, we were just screwing around, but it made us wake up and develop our own software. Now, China has become a veritable force with their hacking group because the government funds it. In Canada, it's a different story. Canadian government is nefarious. But China is just as nefarious, but they endorse cyber warfare, and they train their guys to do it. deploy hacks, deploy ransomware, deploy, inserting software in different networks, infrastructure across the globe. But, what's really cool is, the whole term hack the planet. And it's just really funny because today, me and John, my buddy John Wicken, we've been producing some music. And we were like, yesterday we thought about it. We're like, we're going to release Hack the Planet. So we dropped it up on Meta and YouTube and that because we believe in free music. We're artists, but we believe in free music. And we make money off the monetization of our platforms. So we get paid. We don't need to put it on labels. We don't need to put it on Spotify or anything like that. But what's cool is we released this track today and put it out there. And then, John sends me a link and he's like, yo, bro, he's like, check this out, man. He's like, I wonder if these are our friends. Now, John and I are part of some different types of groups around the world. I've been a long-time member of the Chaos Computing Club in Germany and other groups, and been affiliated with other groups that have cracked software and stuff and servers. And, things have changed from then till now on the data centers and data banks and stuff, AI. But some of us are still learning, even at 52 years of age. I'm starting to learn some new toys with Docker and some new AI hacks. And it's pretty interesting where we've been before to where we are now. And I just want to say this. For those of you guys out there, man, the army of digital warriors that are fighting for the humanity, for the freedoms and civil liberties of every one of us, no matter if we have a difference of opinions, you guys are doing an amazing job. And, as a white hat who used to be a black hat, I mean, hey, you know what? I want to be part of this thing, man. This is historic on a level never seen before. So, but anyways, in light of that, me and John wanted to drop the track again today, and it's been getting some spins. So here we go. This is Hack the Planet. This is a great track here on Alberta Radio.
Blue glow on my face, silent feet in my hand. Every tap, every trace, all mapped, all planned. You watch every move, trust the cage like a stage, but cracks in the code, run under your gates. You got eyes in the wires, you got grids on the ground, but we write no fire in a deadlocked town. Hack the planet, pull the curtain, break your script. Hack the planet, free the signal from your grip. You can cage our bodies, but you can't know what we do. Hack the planet, we're coming for you. We're coming for you. Blacklist every doubt. Soft spoken on the news. The streets time out. From the dream you choose. Firewalls, high walls, till the truth runs fast. Every mask you wear is the last, You got lines on our voices, you got chains on the truth, but we cut through the noise like a storm breaking loose. Hack the planet, pull the curtain, break your script. Hack the planet, free the signal from your grip. You can tag our shadows, but you can't know what we do. Governments heed this warning. We're coming for you. We're coming for you. Control this, control that, but your empire runs on cracks. Erase this, erase who? Hit delete. We still break through. Hack the planet.
Oh yeah, man, that's pretty dope, eh? So we started Tune of the Day today, but we didn't get the music for Derek's track from Spotify, so we're gonna grab that tonight at some time. But what we're gonna do is it actually works out in our favor. So tomorrow when we do our podcast recording, we are going to include Derek's track and the new Tune of the Day, which we're gonna feature unlicensed artists that are not on a label. So Alberta Radio right now is what we're doing is I have a couple record labels that I own. I just shelved them. And that's just because of COVID and all this other crap that's been going on for the last decade. But we decided because we're growing, and music and radio and talk that we discuss, I mean, it all works together, right? And eventually we are going to do studio live video podcasting with music videos included to what we're playing, but we're getting there, right? So right now we're focusing on rebuilding, restructuring, giving a really good look for Alberta Radio and what we do, and present music with it. So today's Tune of the Day is Derek Collier's track, and he's got a couple of them. So there's Addiction, and that's what we wanted to push out, and we put out the thing today. But tomorrow we're going to have the music for it. So tomorrow we're going to play his tracks, and that starts off our Tune of the Day setup that we're going to do. And every day we're doing the weather updates. So now you're starting to see on our Facebook feed daily weather updates. It looks good. It's professional. We're updating with this with our with Weather Canada. The same thing with music releases now through Arcadia Digital, which is going to be part of Alberta Radio. So we're going to just be dropping releases on Meta because our platform's monetized. Might as well just monetize it right there until we can build up YouTube. So I ask followers from Facebook and other platforms to subscribe to our YouTube page, Alberta Radio. If you want to know what our handle is, it's alberta.radios. So it's a radio with an S. And just follow us on, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we're going to grow because we've been slacking on YouTube, right? But Facebook's doing good. I mean, we have a 1 year, we've been on a suspension for a year now. And it's because one day I was pissed, I was upset at the government and this election and all this crap that's going on. And I had posted, something like elbows up or whatever. I didn't see anything wrong with it because I seen other people posting the same thing, right? So I did the same thing, but because we were a monetized platform or something, we got reported and they hit us, and I didn't realize that the suspension was for 12 months, but what it did was it not only gave us a suspension on our page for 12 months that I didn't realize until just the other day after I looked at my wife's account, who's an admin, and they hit her account. But what they did is on my personal account that I used to have, they banned my account off Facebook for nothing, just for that post. So I was just like, you know what, screw it. So now I just use the Alberta Radio page, and I have a personal account that I keep it, there's like 60 friends on it versus what I used to have. All my accounts used to have 5,000 plus friends. Like, it was crazy back then. But they kept hitting me because I was a big voice and kept hitting me, and and I'd start over. I don't know how many accounts I went through. So I just said, you know what, I'm going to comply a bit, keep a presence on Facebook. But already with the upcoming ban being removed off our page, we've already seen a spike in new growth. Like the last 24 hours, we've got over 1,700 followers, new followers on Facebook. We've been verifying them. X did a bot purge, and we only lost, let's say, about 100 users, fake accounts, bot accounts that were following us. And the thing is every day I'm checking my followers list and I'm checking accounts. It's just something I do. It's tedious, it's time consuming, but I can actually say that in the last 60 days, I've deleted about 7,000 bots from Facebook and X, just those two accounts, and Instagram a bit too, but mostly X and Facebook. It's ridiculous. Facebook's bad right now with APIs. So we've noticed exactly what are bot accounts and what are not. There's a you can tell by looking at profile IDs and account IDs. So once we get the ID account, we verify it, and then most of the time they're bots. But anyways, it's a good thing, and I'm pretty happy, and I'm very humble that we have a great follower base. Out of the we're almost at 75,000 followers today. But where we're at, we have 97.3% of our followers are Canadians, and out of that 97%, majority are from Alberta. So just in Edmonton alone, we have like 32,000 followers from Edmonton. It blows me away. So I'm humbled that we have some great followers, and we're getting some suggestions on what we should be doing. We've been getting some emails that I've just read today, so I'll be getting back to everybody. But there's some concerns from citizens, from Albertans, that they want us to address, and we're addressing them. So the last show we did was about the AI data centers, and we offered a solution to the problem for everybody that works. And it's good. So today, a lot of stuff's going on, right? And what do we have? We had the LibCon Sellout, it's crossing the floors. And it's just as devastating to the federal conservatives, like, and especially the constituents who vote these people in. So what I'm thinking is three things. One is that the Liberals actually infiltrated the Conservative Party and then had this planned out that they were going to walk and cross the floor, and maybe, and they knew this was either a short-term or long-term plan. It's been in the works for a while. Two, it's potential that China has been using influence to blackmail MPs to cross the floor. And three, or the Liberals or outside influences are bribing Conservative MPs to cross the floor, because it just doesn't make sense. And the thing is in my the way I look at it, it's treason, because you are mandated by the people, you're elected by the people. People are putting faith in you because you're following a policy that they want for their constituency, right? And you go across the floor and say, well, your constituents didn't say so. You can't dictate that comment or say that to the press. You need to call a by-election. If MPs are going to cross the floor like this, we should be calling by-elections 100% right away. So for me, it doesn't matter. I mean, Alberta here, it doesn't matter for us. We're going to look at focusing on our Alberta independence. We got a court injunction. Well, the First Nations applied for a court injunction, so we're still waiting on that. And we'll see what happens, right? Like, we'll see what happens. But I think that it's, that's the way I look at it. If the Premier and the government says we have a citizen-led initiative for people to apply for, and if Elections Canada approves it, then it should go and let the process run. But First Nations is trying to manipulate their way, and what I don't understand is, why would you want to stay with your captors anyways? Like, they destroyed your tribes. They're the ones that destroyed your culture and language, and you want to hold on to the crown? The gravy train must be pretty good. Anyways, we're going to come back with some more topics. I got another track we're going to play. This one's a track I released a little earlier this year. It's called Control Freak, here on Alberta Radio, folks. Let's go.
Fingers on the screen. Micromanage every scene. Color code the way you breathe. Need a map just to let it be. You're a control freak. Keep it all me. You're a control freak. Tell me what you don't shame. Label love like it's a game. Schedule every move I make. Still afraid of one mistake. Hey, you're a control freak, counting every heartbeat. Gotta keep it all clean, gotta keep it on me. You're a control freak, tell me what you don't see. When you try to hold me, you're losing all the control of me. Yeah, you're in control of me. Left, right, you decide your rules, my life, hands tied, still I slide, out of reach, out of line, out of line. You're a control freak, counting every heartbeat. Gotta keep it heartbeat, gotta keep it on me. You're a control freak, tell me what you don't see. When you try to hold me, you're losing all the control of me. All the control of me.
And this clip is brought to you by the United Conservative Party in regards to Abbey Lewis.
Meet the Alberta NDP's new federal boss, Avi Lewis. Lewis wants to hike taxes, ban new pipelines, and shut down oil and gas production.
Stop expanding fossil fuel production.
And who does he want as Premier of Alberta?
I want Naheed Nenshi to be the next Premier of Alberta. We are still New Democrats in spirit, in soul, and in fundamental values.
Naheed Nenshi and Avi Lewis. Same party, same values, same anti-Alberta agenda.
And that's brought to you by the United Conservative Party. So, I'm a UCP member, and I just sent over a policy that I want to present to the UCP through our CA here in Edmonton, Strathcona. And the policy that I wrote was basically a potential solution to the issues where it's government versus unions. And it basically puts the government's foot down on behalf of the citizens of Alberta, especially if they're public sector workers only, meaning the ATA, nurses, doctors, stuff like that, right? Now, we had an issue with the ATA, so that was why the report, I submitted it. So, you know, the way I look at it is we're going to be voting on a referendum, and my thing is we need smart people in different positions of power to transition when the time comes who's in support of this. And even if it doesn't happen, we still need the right smart people to, you know, speak common sense that's being spoken by the people. So, you know, that's where we're at. And right now we have this left-wing ideology. It's crazy. And, you know, even down to today where Premier Eby, I think Juno News, who is very awesome in independent journalism, I like them. Keen Bex has been doing a great job with them. So there's a few outlets I respect a lot, and Juno got targeted by Eby. So I'm going to play the clip. I think it's quite hilarious, and I hope Juno files a lawsuit against them. So here's the clip.
Conservative leadership debate tonight. One of the top issues so far has been repealing DRIPA. Are you concerned that your U-turn on amending DRIPA will hurt you politically and be used by the candidates tonight in the debate?
Yeah, I've heard about the debate. I guess I would say that I'm incredibly disappointed that the Conservatives have chosen to hold a debate with a far right-wing news outlet that promotes white supremacy, white supremacist views. I'll take a moment to recognize that Caroline Elliott has opted out of this debate. I think that's the right decision. And I hope that the Conservatives as a whole will commit to, if Ms. Elliott is elected, to no longer advertising on this platform. It's surprising and disturbing to me that they are using their money to prop up this news outlet that platforms far-right views, including that there should be a mass deportation of Canadians and other incredibly offensive and bizarre viewpoints. They should not be supported by any leadership candidates for political parties in British Columbia. And I hope that Ms. Elliott is able to take a firm stand on this and say that if she is elected leader, that they will no longer advertise on this reprehensible platform.
The only thing reprehensible is David Eby selling out land that's owned by hard-working, British Columbians. That all of a sudden, oh, sorry, we're giving the land to the First Nations, and then your house is worth nothing now. And you don't own it, and we're going to evict you because that's happening in Cowichan with the rezoning, right? I'm going to play that clip too. But it just goes to show that there's nonsense going on in BC, and it's right across the country. And Eby, the radical NDP that he is, who doesn't give two craps about his own citizens. I mean, look at downtown Vancouver and Hastings, right? All the homeless people and stuff, the 10 cities that are going right across BC, let alone Vancouver. What's Eby doing about that? Not a thing. It's the same thing in Alberta. We have 4,000 homeless people in Edmonton. What's the government doing here about it? Nothing. So and you look at you look at the differences between these people that are so-called leaders of Edmonton and the Premier of BC, and they're all NDP or liberals or Marxists, right? With their stupid ideologies. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. So I'm going to play the clip of the Cowichan rezoning. This is concerning right now because these people have worked hard as, British Columbians. They're getting evicted either because of some type of rezoning or whatever the case may be. Had to do with DRIPA. And it's not just Cowichan, it's other areas like, we're just taking a land claim. Yeah, have a great day. You guys don't own nothing. Unbelievable. Anyways, here's the clip.
When Casey Hickey and her husband found this 3-acre farm in Ladysmith, the mom of 2 thought her dreams had come true, to raise animals that could feed her family and offer horseback riding lessons to help pay the bills. But now, proposed changes to zoning in the Cowichan Valley Regional District that would dramatically restrict use without community consultation is threatening her family's future here.
It's scary. It's scary and it's really upsetting.
The proposed changes under the CVRD's comprehensive zoning bylaw would alter rural zoning in many areas, so her property on the outskirts of Ladysmith would not be allowed more than 6 backyard chickens.
We wouldn't be able to have enough chickens to feed my kids breakfast.
No roosters, no bees for pollination, or riding lessons or boarding of horses.
We moved here with such big dreams and such big goals, and to be told you can't do this and this and this and this, it stops everything.
Wake up, Gordy. Oh, Gord.
Cobble Hill's Kirsten Witt runs a small farm and equestrian facility that would not be allowed under the proposed zoning changes.
Back up. I just think it's really unfair, and it makes me upset because the kids can't come anymore.
So she organized a group of neighbors against the plan on Saturday, and by Sunday, it had reached 2,000 members.
There's a lot of people exactly like me that are thinking, what are we going to do? How are we going to pay our bills if we can't board a couple horses, if we can't have some chickens, if we can't sheep, goats?
They were shocked. And understandably so.
Ian Morrison is the Area F Director for the Cowichan Valley Regional District and says he is being flooded with messages from worried landowners who want to stop this plan before the changes are passed.
So, in Cowichan, this whole rezoning thing, I suspect has to do with what's going on with the land claims too, as well. So when you put it all together, you got different areas of BC where First Nations are taking the land, and then on the outskirts, you got municipalities that are left-leaning NDP that are applying new zoning bylaws to control the populace. And from what I'm hearing, it helps transition for more land claims, and this is what's happening. So this is like the beginning of a potential land claim that might happen there in Cowichan. So that's why I put it all together in terms of this whole DRIPA thing with Eby, because you have British Columbia's government who basically somehow tailored in or grandfathered in the UN's UNDRIP policy towards First Nations and the reconciliation and all this land grab stuff, which they have. Look at this is absolutely insane what's being allowed, and people's livelihoods are at stake. So not only are the people losing the value of their investment for their homes they're paying for and property they're paying for, then you have zoning bylaw changes by municipal governments that are, again, left-leaning NDP, also affecting just innocent British Columbians that are just trying to live their lives. And then when you look at once the rezoning gets put in and they put this in, just give it a couple months. Give it a couple months and you're going to see some land claims get thrown in the loop. So right now BC really needs to take hold of their government and put some common sense order back in place, because the NDP, the minute you put the NDP or Liberals in charge, my God, it destroys the entire nation. It's absolutely ridiculous. So anyways, on another topic, LibCon sellouts, right? I keep saying about. Anyways, in Ontario, I'm going to bring this up. So actually, this is across the country. We have East Indians coming in from India or Pakistan, Bangladesh. And it's not all these people. And it's not to criticize or sound like I'm racist. Because I have friends who are Punjab, and they're really nice folks. Their culture is beautiful, and they're really lively people and loving people. But, when we have all these people who are abusing the system, and then you have people like my friends who are saying like, yeah, man, Jay, like our people are making it look bad for us, and we're getting flack now. We're getting it, put hate on us. And I understand. So I want to try and avoid doing that moving forward, because it's not good. So what I'm trying to do is just say, we have an issue. It's across the country. We've had people come in from India. We've had, Indian nationals that have manipulated the system with immigration, flooded the country with a bunch of criminals, illegals. In Ontario, they've been pulling over drivers that are of Indian, South Asian descent, and they don't even have a Canadian driver's license. They have a driver's license from their other country, right? Hauling with shit, getting in accidents, stuff like that. But what's even hilarious is when they get caught, and then they get criticized on social media by public forum, and then they come back and run to the news with this bullshit story. And that's what happened today. So the South Asian guy from Barrie, I took this clip down from X. It's a great clip, so listen to this.
Trying to get fixed everything as soon as possible.
Sukhwinder Kandola is the owner of the Esso gas station near Crosslands Road north of Barrie. Now shuttered, last week his station front and center of controversy after water was detected in his fuel. Tonight he is combating hatred and sharing his story after he says he unknowingly sold the contaminated fuel.
On March 23rd evening, a couple of customers came into our gas station, and then they complained about that something is wrong with the gas, and they said they're having problem with their cars. And then so we told them that we will figure out.
The gas station immediately stopped selling regular fuel, and he made contact with 18 people impacted by the contaminated gas.
We are depending on these people, so we don't want to lose our customers. So we didn't did this on purpose or anything like that.
He says he understands how devastating the issue has been, but now the tone has changed from looking for answers and helping those impacted to rebuking blatant racism and hate online.
They are going on social media and putting, the bad comments about us, and the disturbing, it's taking a toll on our mental health.
Taking a toll on your mental health, and a lot of us think that these guys are scamming, so I wouldn't doubt if they put something in those tanks to try and, mix to get extra, and the next thing they get hit, probably put too much water in. And this is a known thing that's been going on in Ontario for quite a while. So there's been these new tanks that they've put into the ground. A lot of gas stations have been required to upgrade with the new tech and the new, all the new infrastructure. And these guys still cheating the system, finding a way to cheat the system. When I tell people in Ontario, I've noticed a difference at the pump. So when I was living in Ontario, you would pay, the minute that you hold the gas nozzle, it would take a couple seconds before anything would come out. But it would make the air would give the impression that something came out. So I did an actual test one day. I took a jerry can, and sure enough, the gas pump reads almost 75 cents before a drop of gas came out of the thing. I went inside and bitched at the guy, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know. But seriously, they were doing it on all the pumps. So I stopped going there and I let people know. In Alberta, it's different. You go to the pump and you press the nozzle, boom, the gas comes out. And you're getting it for cheaper, right? Right now, not so cheap because it's what's going on in Iran. I guess that's their excuse. But right now, it blows me away. Like, it just blows me away what's going on, with all these little scams and stuff. But with that said, that's it for the show. So we wanted to cover a few things. But again, more importantly, I think what's two things that are important that have happened today is we have LibCon sellouts. I think that the Conservative Party is being infiltrated somehow, or MPs. There's something going on. Obviously, there's some corruption going on for them to cross the floor like this. Pierre Poilievre is a very popular politician, and I support him. I support the federal Conservatives. I wish that they'd get a majority and take the country on a whole innovative swing. But the federal Liberals are being guided by the Chinese government. Everybody knows this. World Economic Forum. It's all foreign influence, and I think there's a lot of money being moved around, and people are getting bribed or blackmailed. One of the two. So, with that, and the other thing, with that said, well, China took a hit today. They got rooted. So hackers attacked them. They got all their key and sensitive information. There's like 10 petabytes that have been dumped to the dark web. And it's a great time right now. So today, anyway, yes, it's discouraging for conservatives, but at the same time, look at the bigger picture. There's cyber warriors out there that are fed up and they're stepping in. So let it be a warning to the governments around the world. If they're going to do this to China, I can guarantee they're going to target some other countries that have been acting like, dictators to their people. And I think Canada's on that list. So we'll see what happens, man. But I commend it. I'm not part of it, but I support it. And I think it's about time that justice is being served. So don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube, our Facebook page, and you can send donations to Jason at albertaradio.ca. But we're looking to get more subscriptions on YouTube than anything, so follow us there, alberta.radios. And to end off the show, we are going to, I'm going to play a track I haven't played yet. Okay, so this has not been heard by anybody other than myself, a couple people that are assigned to Armada Music in the Netherlands, and that's it. It has not been played in Canada. It's not been heard by a Canadian, and I'm going to play it. And this is my tribute to Armin van Buuren's Mirage, and it's called Desert Echo, here on Alberta Radio. Have a good day, everybody, and God bless this great, beautiful province we call Alberta. Alberta independence. Make sure you sign the petition for Stay Free Alberta. Here you go.
the world.
You are listening